Greetings, you people. Hello, my king. I was going to how has it been? This is Stone. I do indeed welcome you to Sunday morning heroes. Hello and welcome, everybody. I am here again, joined with Quill18.
Hey, folks.
And Zimanak.
Greetings.
As well as the lovely A Kiss for Luck.
Good morning. Hey, you.
Whose birthday it is. I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So everybody can say happy birthday to A Kiss for Luck.
Hello. Thank you.
It's going to be a great day for that birthday bashing, I suppose.
Oh, you know what I don't
I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get some FaceTime Continuum. That's going to happen in 3 and 2 and 1 and faces. Hi, everybody's faces. Hello, welcome. That sort of thing. Right, so.
Sort of thing.
Guys, there's a lot that has happened, and there's a lot continuously happening to you, as it so happens to be adventurer style. You, all 4 of you, just to catch everybody up, because it's been 3. Has it been 3 weeks? Has it been 3 weeks, roughly?
It's been forever.
It feels like a month at least. Anyway, but
it's been forever.
we have a party of heroes, and this party of heroes has been set forth on their own accord, really, to try to root out the evil, the elemental evils of the land. There's really strange things afoot, and they have been following the breadcrumbs, if you will, up until this particular point where they're now fighting Ankhegs, which, I don't know, people can toss around suggestions as to why the Ankhegs are here. Are they part of the Earth Cult? Maybe the Earth Cult set them, right? Could
Leave out breadcrumbs. That's how you get Ankheg.
You want anything?
That's actually perfect. Right. Very good. So, now high points of everything that has gone on. The high points have been, well, you guys met with a necromancer. You have in your possession a daylight orb, I believe is what it was called.
Yep.
And that daylight orb has some weird sort of special power, well, as opposed to just being the daylight orb. When you found it, who was it that touched it? Somebody touched it. Tao, you touched it, and you saw somebody, right?
Yes, I saw like a Medusa type organ, something.
Yeah, something with snakes in the head and such. So that was interesting. So you guys still carry that with you. Outside of that, you were also going to try to root out the sort of weirdness that was going on in your hometown of Red Larch, and you did.
All these elemental problems.
Yeah, you know, and you did. You did a pretty good job. There was some definite patriarchal weirdness going on there. And
Down with the patriarchy.
Yes, bring it down.
Up with matriarchy's much better.
Although that
Wait.
matriarchy in this case may involve a Medusa type person.
Could be a thing.
But we can
actually, you know
stick
what?
you on her.
I'm not going to have you roll for this, because you could pretty much tell, or you got the vibe anyway, that this definitely was not a female. The one that you saw in New York was not a female.
Oh, really? Oh,
No, it
okay.
was not a female.
Oh.
Going against type.
Yes.
Man.
Plus,
Medusa.
here's the thing. Even if we dealt
Yes.
actually with the Earth Cult, although I don't expect that we truly did, that still only accounts for 1/4 of all the possible elemental weirdness. So...
We
Yeah.
so did not deal with the Earth cults.
No.
No.
No. Well, yeah. There's no way at this point, right? You kind of get that
Dealt
idea.
with like an Earth cult cell at
Yeah.
best.
We dealt with slightly elevated lackey number 15.
Very good. Who has... That was loud. All right, that was loud. That was a loud donation. Cool Man Fight popping in with the
Hear
first
any of
day's
this. I
donation.
love it.
It's $10. Thank you very much, Cool Man Fight.
Cool Man.
So yeah, that's starting
Thank
things
you.
off, waking everybody up. Firestone, have a warm and fun day. We will, man. Absolutely. Thank you there.
Kuman's always got these nice little things.
Yeah, absolutely. Chaos. Hello and welcome to the kingship. I probably said your name wrong, but hello and welcome. Okay, so after that, you guys went to look for a delegation. The delegation led you past Belliard, and in Belliard, or even past Belliard, you rescued a bunch of people from an incurring orcish invasion.
Yeah, let's be clear. We didn't go to Belliard because we were chasing a delegation. We were going to Belliard because we heard there were orcs, and orcs need to be dead for us.
I'm sorry.
This is true.
These
Yes.
two, between Tao and Lasan, those
You
two,
can make us into heroes if you want to.
They just really wanted to kill some orc.
Just
Also,
kill some
not
orcs.
just Govanen was with you as well. That's right, your brother was with you.
Yes.
I can't forget him because something very special happened with him too. he ended up, well, after the fact, your father, Lasan's father,
Yes.
pulled up the sleeve of Govanen to check certain things, and when he didn't like what he saw, it seemed like it was getting worse. He had
You're not old enough to get a tattoo.
Right, well, what is this? But no, he had stone. He had the stone disease. Something is
That's
wrong, right?
That's right.
Not a lot
Yes.
was revealed for that, but you guys can, again, you can sort of kind of get an idea what's going on. There's been dreams going around, and even Eric has had a dream where he saw his brother cast in stone too. So what is this all about?
I'm sure it's not important.
Right. Just not foreshadowing at all. I wouldn't do that. Anyway.
By the way, that dream, you said I was shaken for 12 hours. 2 questions. 1, are we within 12 hours? And 2, what do you mean by shaken? Because apparently that's not a condition in 5th Ed.
Yeah, no, it's not a condition. I was thinking 3.5, right? But,
yeah, I was too. When you said it, it made sense to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you like shaken to the full extent of it. I will say that we are still within the 12 hours of that event, and
Okay.
yeah, I know it sucks, right? So you're basically you're not gonna have disadvantage or anything like that. Just you're gonna have a -2 to hit, basically.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
3.5.
I'm not gonna say -2 to damage, just -2 to hit.
Okay.
So that's it.
Just.
But yeah, no, it's bad
Yeah,
enough, right?
You know, you got sick, and then you got me sick, and I forgot to even look up what these big bug things do.
I didn't look them up because I'm a player. I'm not supposed to know everything.
I know, but I could have cheated, and I didn't.
You had ample time for cheating, yes.
Yeah, you had 3 weeks worth of cheating.
Planned on cheating. Darn
Did
it,
not
and
work
I
out
did
for you.
not. I did not do it.
What I like at this point, since we haven't played that much 5e, and we run into stuff like Ankhegs,
Yeah.
all we do is we sort of we have vague memories from 3rd Ed of these things,
Or
but it's like
original
or earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, or
But it
Baldur's Gate.
means it's the sort of I don't know, word of mouth kind of explanation about these insects that you've heard in the world. Like, as people in the world, we might have heard about these things. Like, oh yeah, they're 12 feet tall and they spit acid and lightning bolts. You know,
Yeah.
you get that sort of with that telephone game kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's like in 5e, it's nothing like that. You know,
No.
things are more powerful or less powerful than they were. But so we've got all these misperception, and I like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is nice.
By the way, when we left off, these two had both gone. I had taken half of my move. Like, I'd moved, but I hadn't actually taken an action yet, and I had to decide whether I was going to move up and get in the way of the Ankheg, or if I was going to, throw something at it. But I think I better just, move up to get in the way for Lusan, because my throwing isn't very effective anyway, especially with -2 extra.
Okay,
Tank,
yeah.
tank,
So getting
tank the giant bug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Tao is not within reach of the other one. I don't know if you're. I think you actually had your full move though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
moved up to here, I think, before this bug had popped out.
Yeah,
That's why they were twice as far as I was.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that bug there, if I remember correctly, did not pop out of the ground. That one jumped down from off the cliffside.
Yeah.
So that one just
Okay.
come running, jumping, bam, and there he is, right in front of you.
And
So
in
they
case,
come-
I remember being a little bit surprised. I was like, ah.
Mhm,
So they come up underground. They jump off you on you off mountains.
mhm. They're like
And
Yeah,
there's
they have a
creepy
navy too.
insects.
Fortunately, there's no water around.
And they look like
No.
really creepy,
yeah.
big giant ticks or something.
One thing you do know about what has happened, because I did mention it, against the goblin, your little goblin friend that happens. You can barely see him really with the map and the way the colors go, but right there, the little goblin guy. He was the first one to be attacked this past round, and after getting attacked by this big bug, he had to make a grapple check, which he failed, if I remember correctly.
Are you stuck in the mouth?
He is stuck in the maw of this creature, so be careful with that.
So if that bug eats him, then it won't need us.
That would be cool, but you want to make a wisdom throw? No.
Spoiled.
It's a wisdom.
Spoiled.
Briar do. Right. So we've got Jolioto with a donation. Sunday morning heroes return to face certain death, and then another $30 coming in from Griffin North. Ankheg's all
Wow.
bugs. Just have Eric step on them. Eric,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
throw Eric at them. He's
Absolutely.
Working on
big.
it. I'm working on it.
just body slam, or your body flop on top or something. Yeah. So you moved up into to engage. Did you have enough move to engage? Like
No,
to...
no. That's the thing. I had already moved my full movement, so that it was my standard action
Right.
to move again, which meant like it was either that or throw something. But I had to just move up instead.
Okay. All right.
Better
So
chew on me than Lisan.
this is where we currently are. These guys have been looking for the delegation. Oh, before we get into the battle proper, I should mention one more thing. You did find what you deemed to be the delegation, or at least part of it, and the
Well, there were supposed to be 5 of them, and we found 5 graves.
Exactly.
Full of them.
Yeah. So that was done, and there was also before that there was an engagement made upon the heroes, if you want to call them the heroes, Sunday morning heroes. There was an engagement made upon them by Earth cultists of some sort, and Hal checked and sort of backtrack. What do you call that spell? That spell that you do, the one that makes you go back 24 hours or something. I can't remember the name of the spell.
I don't know, mind melding with the object. That's not the name of it. Mind meld is something else I do.
He becomes one with the thing.
Basically.
An object meld.
But he's able to backtrack, I think, 24 hours to whoever owned that item. And what he was able to see in a vision, at the very end of it, was, well, some individuals talking amongst each other. Barely, you got nothing specific in terms of information, but what he could see beyond them was a sort of monastery or a temple kind of looking thing. So you sort of have an idea of what your goal looks like. And you have a rough idea where or what direction it is. Not exactly where it is, but you have an idea.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Anyway, now on to the good parts. We've done all that, the sort of recapping, if you will. Now
The
we're
good
here.
part.
Now we're
Where we
here for
die.
the battle. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
You guys are gonna be fine. You held off an orcish invasion. You know, it's fine. These are just simple Ankhegs.
By
They don't-
3 health points or something.
They don't even
like it.
talk.
I would like it better if I had gotten a chance to, I don't know, hit it first, as opposed to just walking up and standing in front of it.
I
so
was,
it doesn't beat
I was
Lisan.
about to say, you just walked up and said, "Here, I'm dinner," and now it's their turn.
I am a large guy in armor holding a shield, so it's not
I like that
quite
part.
as nuts
Yeah.
like that. It's more like I get up there with the shield and try and like, hey, leave her alone until she shoots you.
Oh,
It'll be okay.
I like this guy. Thank you.
Like, engage first. She engages first. Right. All right,
Oh, yeah,
understood.
did we roll initiative before? 'Cause-
We did, I do believe. I have it. I do have it here.
oh, look at you.
That's why he was on me. I was
Right.
just finishing up my turn. So
Of course, I didn't roll
now I-
initiative for them though. All right, so okay, so
Oh.
let me-
Wouldn't this mean that Lisan was going after Eric?
Yes.
So
so it's just a plus 0.
apparently he didn't roll for them though, so everything is a little confused.
Yeah, I'm gonna rearrange everything in just a moment after I roll for them. So get rid of that. We are gonna.
I was thinking so long about what to do that they kind of popped up during my turn because I was still thinking.
Let's do another. All right. Oh wow, that's cool. Awesome. Well, I got that out of the way.
That's not the same as 0.
No, definitely not. But let's just say I got the 20 out of the way, the crit out of the way on an initiative.
Right.
Okay, that one's going really slow. Of course, technically it's already gone anyway. And that's currently the gist of it. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and arrange this to descending, like so. Tal, you do get to go first. Outside of all this, their basic turn, besides the turn that did go against the goblin, the poor sap that happens to be caught in the maw of the Ankheg on the hillside there. That move has been done, but after that bug jumps in front of you and the other one pops up next to your friends, it is now your move.
okay, so we're just starting a new round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't kind of want to.
No kidding. Really.
The thing is, if I were to say move to here to engage this one along with the rest of my party,
Better.
this bug's still gonna come and bite me in the
Yeah,
ass.
you're thinking you're gonna get pincered by the Ankhegs.
Yes, it's gonna be a pincer maneuver.
Oh.
Well said. Well said.
Could happen. Could happen.
Although, I guess if I went say this way. Oh yeah, the map scale is not right, but this is 30 feet. I can actually move 35 if I
Cool
wanted
man
to.
again.
Yeah, cool man did, yeah.
At least if I go here, I'll be able to sort of sidestep in a way that, hopefully won't get me squeezed too tightly between them. But it feels like we should probably work on powering one of these bad boys down.
Yeah, I suspect they're going to take more than a couple hits to drop. So
When I was dragging my character there, could you actually see it?
not until you
Okay.
moved.
Okay, I forget about that.
It showed the line just as you were moving. Just kinda
Yeah,
useless.
that's useful.
The puns are starting to bug Raptor.
I did just now.
Turn the music down.
No,
Like
well,
the Fusrada thing.
Fusrada, I did just try. I turned that down to like 10%, right? So it's
Yeah.
not anywhere near 100. It should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is good because there's
Donations
probably
are
going to be a
better
lot
than
of little
coffee.
birthday tips today.
Could
So,
happen.
yeah,
All right, very good. So, so Tal,
All right.
what are you doing?
So I guess I'll do that, and I guess I'll start stabbing at it. It's kind of what I do.
Trying to get your
Ew.
dagger
I'm
in
I'm
between
not
its
feeling
plates.
a whole lot of confidence about what's going on here.
Mm.
All right, break out the dice.
Jesus.
This is gonna be fine.
Star motif dagger, which so far has not really executed as well as one might like from a magic weapon, but
It's better
Let's
than
see.
my stealth ability.
that's true.
Your
I'll
accordion.
definitely throw it
Did
some
you
sonic
see
power.
the new emote, Crow?
No, no, is there an accordion emote?
Yes.
Nice. People
That's
have
my stealth emote.
nice.
Nice, excellent. So I roll a 21 to hit.
Okay, 21.
Nice.
That is definitely going to hit. I'm just gonna check real fast and get myself refreshed. Right. Yeah, so you definitely hit. You can go
I
ahead
will
and.
throw in a 3-point lethal strike as well. Just try to alpha strike this as much as possible. Although I
know
don't
what
expect
that
this to
does.
actually kill anything.
We're gonna find. Ah,
Dude.
bad
Oh,
roll.
it's really not going to kill anything.
It's really not going to kill anything.
10 points of damage on 3d10.
Yep.
That-
All right, so that's a total of 19. 9 physical, 10 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. So 19 total damage. All right.
Mhm.
So it you do rock it. Your dagger does find a way to get in and under inside of one of its the holes, I guess, where it breathes in its carapace there. That's you got in there. You gave it a little damage. It is definitely not happy.
I attack with my offhand and get a 10 to hit.
A 10 to hit? No. No.
Okay,
That one doesn't work.
that's... You know what? I was going to say that's my turn, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to activate my Surge of Speed ability. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
going to do that. So my Celerity Discipline, which is one of the reason I get advantage on initiative checks and +5 movement. I'm just starting to move unnaturally fast. Well, I use 2 power points.
Mhm.
Oh no, sorry, shit. Never mind. This is a bonus action. I already used my bonus action for my offhand.
For your offhand, yeah.
But it would let me move an extra 30 feet and not provoke attacks of opportunity. Because I was going to dance to the other side.
That would be
Which
good.
in hindsight I
Oh.
really should have done, but
Yeah.
too late.
You did 3 damage instead. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, no, I missed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. A 10 would not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can still use it next turn to get out of the way, which is fine. It's
Oh.
my
I've
get
got
out of
this-
jail free card.
You ever see the original
Go.
Conan? Well, Conan, 1981 Conan movie. The lady that played Valeria was a dancer. They were coming out of that temple, and she was doing that spinny thing with her big sword coming down the hallway.
Yeah.
You just said that. I just pictured Tao doing this dancing around the bug. It was awesome. Thank you.
Well,
The
I-
image was good.
Nice. I always envisioned Tao as doing a bunch of unnecessary sort of rolls, somersaults, backflips, that have zero purpose.
Like
but look
Captain T. Kirk.
Very cool.
Just Kirk
Yeah,
rolls.
that-
Kirk rolls back and forth.
important.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's more impressive than Kirk rolls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
the
see.
new WoW loading screen. It's got King Varian doing the Thor, and they've got Shadow. What's her name?
Oh, Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas
Yeah.
with the bow drawn and the real kind of action shot thing
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, actually looking really cool for a change.
That's who Lisanne wants to be if she can ever get her stealth
Oh.
together. Okay.
I would just like to point out that there's 3 arrows and a demon across the way, and she's already got a 4th one on the way. You know, Sylvanas is really, just really, I don't know,
I know,
how many
right?
actions
It's
she has per
amazing.
round
It
there,
looks
but man,
so
she's going
good.
for it. All right.
It's like I want to do that.
All right, so after Tal's turn there, after the little bit of damage that was dealt to this particular Ankheg, this Ankheg gets to go. So what it's going to do is as it kind of like leans back and roars into the sky a bit as a little bit of pain is shoved right into its side, it faces all 3 of you, and just this nasty sort of caustic fluid just comes spewing out. And it covers all of you. It just goes right across you.
Whoa.
So,
Damn it.
what you need to do is roll a DC 13 dexterity save.
How many of us?
How do you do
All
this?
3
All
of
of
you.
us.
Yeah, why did I move up here?
A dexterity save?
Yay!
Just dexterity save?
Yeah, on the front page, the core stats of your character sheet. There's a
Yeah,
little
right.
button.
To the right of each stat.
Oh! What is this 12 thing?
Y'all,
It was it.
That's my
you're,
highest.
you're slipping
Yeah, you
on
have
the
like
accordion.
You have like +6. I have like +1.
Use the accordion to shield yourself.
Yeah. All right.
I like that description better than the idea that I deflected it with my shield and it just like splashed onto her. We'll go with your version.
Such a protective individual, that one. Right. All right. So this is all right. So those who saved save for half.
Those who did.
There is going to be it's 14 total damage. So
It's a lot of damage.
it is.
14.
So
For
7
an area
damage for
spell.
those who saved, and 14 damage to, unfortunately, the one who slips on the accordion.
So that does a huge amount of damage to Lisanne relative to
I
her
rolled
total,
really well.
and it knocks out all my temporary hit points exactly, which
I
is
don't-
actually not too bad.
I don't expect to roll that well every turn.
4,
But,
5, 6,
Let's hope that
7,
doesn't.
8, 9,
Better not.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Like my max HP is 24, so like
Oh.
one of these direct hits is more than half the hit points.
not good. All right, so that's that guy's turn. And then we have the second Ankheg, which is this one right over here. Now, you did not engage it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make him roll for it. He'll either go and help his buddy who just got murdered, or he'll go help his other buddy who just got pummeled as well by the giant,
Right. Either the ogre or
the
us.
ogre, yeah. So, okay, he rolled. Okay, so he's lucky bastards. All right, so he's heading this way. Blah,
He's
blah,
going
blah,
that
blah.
way.
And in fact, this is a cliff right here. This is a rather steep cliff, but you notice he just goes right over the top of it. No issue.
Oh, of course he does.
Hey, he's
They're
got some.
stealthy bugs. They
he's
don't
got some-
play the accordion.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
he's really good. at that.
They forgot that the reason that normal bugs can go up walls and stuff is because of the physics of being small.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna say that they have the little daggers basically at the end of them. They're able to just like
Oh, yeah.
dig into the
Yeah,
earth.
pro-
and
probably
pull
not so little.
the
Yeah.
hooks and such, or whatever. Anyway,
Dual wheeled accordions. Thanks, Rock Dog. It's getting better by the moment.
all right,
They're
Eric,
like,
it is
they're
now
like
your turn.
nunchucks, but louder.
What you gonna do, Eric?
What am I gonna do? I am going to try and hit this thing with I don't know, the shovel I was using earlier. That would be good. Let's shovel it.
Oh, the shovel. I heard
Shovel
shuffle.
well.
I heard shuffle.
Yeah, no.
Like
Shovel it.
one hop this time. Boom. All right,
Oh, that looks good.
that
Nice.
will definitely hit.
Take 11.
11 damage. All right. Yeah, this one is definitely not liking what's going on here. All right.
It's not
Okay.
dead yet.
Still
but,
up though. Damn it.
Yeah, no, he's still up. All right, Lisanne, it is now your turn as you
I
try
feel like
to.
Warlock cursed it.
What is that superhero movie with the shuffler?
The
Oh,
Mystery, Man.
Man.
Mystery Man.
Right.
Yeah. Oh god.
We're a little bit like that. You're the
Oh,
shuffler,
eight.
obviously. And
Yeah.
Lisanne is kind of like the kid who can turn invisible, but only when no one is watching. Lisanne is super quiet, as long as it's like if a tree falls in the wood, does it make any sound? Lisanne is super quiet as long as there's nobody in the near vicinity. That's what's going on.
Does an elf trip in the woods?
Yeah.
All right. Basically.
And I'm Mr. Furious.
All right. This is good actually. I like this. There's some definite lore happening here. I like it. All right. So the son takes an arrow from her quiver, pulls it back, and it does ring true. It sinks right into the plate of this creature. You do 8 damage?
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
It is just
Oh my God.
barely still there. Just
She doesn't-
barely there.
For those people who are misremembering things, you only get 2 attacks when there are 2 adjacent enemies. You
We've
have
gotta
to like
be
hit
close
more
together.
enemies.
I could
than
get
not.
the other 2.
Yeah, you don't
but
actually
I
get
can't
2
do
attacks
these.
on the same
Not
target.
yet. What is it? You have to be level 5, I think. Is level 5 you can get that?
Pretty
I
soon.
think.
Yeah, something's coming, but I don't have that
There's a
yet.
level
I've
4,
got,
level 5. No, level 4 you get attributes. Level 5
yeah,
I think
because
you
I
get some.
got Horde Breaker. It's like 2 things close. I get 2 shots, but yeah. And then I will, yeah, pretty soon I get 2 shots anyway, but not yet. Because you won't let me level.
Well,
We
not
should
yet.
have all gotten a free level for my birthday, right?
Well,
It's a
here's
thing.
the thing. If you guys
Totally.
survive today, if you
Level up
survive,
soon.
if you
If
survive
we
today,
survive today,
you will get to level up. This is the fight that's going to be the
If
one that
we
gives
survive,
you this
it's okay.
experience to carry on. Right. Anyway, Lasan, good go. Not quite dead, that one. And it is now the Ankheg that is on the first one that got to go, the one that has currently a goblin in its maw. It is his turn to go. Its turn. His turn? Whatever. How do you sex an
Cord
insect?
breaker.
I know there's a way. I don't know how.
Well, first you got to put on some Barry White.
oh.
All right.
Look,
Anyway,
you can't judge everyone by the size of their thorax.
if I remember correctly, if there is a grapple happening, they cannot spit. So I'm guessing he's just going to. Oh, that's right. He auto hits though. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, with the bites.
With a bite.
Yeah.
So the goblin doesn't get to go yet. Oh wait. Do I have the goblin in here? Wait, no. Goblin needs to have a turn. Let's see what happens with that. Hello and welcome and thank you for that donation. Raptor Online, $5 for stealth. Also, that 36 that came in from Cool Man Fight, by the way, says happy birthday at Kiss for Luck. I'm having a hard time clicking on this guy is too small. I can't click on him. Okay, let's move these out of the way. That's not them moving on their turn. That's me trying to get to the damn goblin. All right, let's add him. Let's give him a turn. Let's give the goblin a chance to live. Oh, wow. Okay, there's another crit out of the way. The goblin's actually on a 20, so he's going to definitely get to go before this guy gets to go again. Wait, that says half ogre. Did I click on him or the... Okay, the half ogre gets a... I don't know what the half ogre gets. I was trying to get the goblin. So we're going to get the goblin.
Oh,
Here
that's
it
right.
is.
There's 2 of them there.
Add turn. Yeah. Goblin goes on a 20 actually. What's his dex is actually pretty high. So it's actually 23. There. Goblin goes on a 23. Now, the ogre.
Goes before me. Shall not stand.
All right, that's going to go on a yeah, okay. So no minuses, but he's going to go on a 12. And right. So the goblin's going to go and then the half ogre is going to go and then I'm going to give that Ankheg another turn to go. Actually, no. If I was going to go with the way that it went the first time, it would be goblin, Ankheg, then ogre. That's what we'll do. Okay. So anyway, goblin first. Where is it? It's up there at the top. Okay, let's just switch this around. Goblin, Ankheg, ogre, and then I'll switch everything back around and it'll be fine. Okay. Move this over here.
Quandary.
Here we go. Move everybody back
Goblin's gonna
forward.
kill this Ankheg in one shot. It's gonna be an inside job.
Alright, so that guy's there, that guy's there, this guy is supposed to be there. And very good. So the goblin... What does the goblin do? Jesus, it's been 3 weeks. I think... I don't even know.
It's called bait, is
put
my hope.
We're gonna put this goblin on top. He needs to be on top, because I keep having to move everything out of the way. Now I can actually just click him without moving things around. There we go.
Cool Man, it's your birthday. Cool Man
nice,
Fight, is
25.
it your birthday today?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy
Yes, it is.
birthday. Oh my god, that's
Okay,
awesome. Well,
well,
thank you
let's
for
get this
sharing it
information.
with us.
That is a bonus. That's interesting. He has an ability, that guy. Okay, he's got the ability to hit him with a scimitar. So that is going to be what he's going to try to do. Scimitar in hand. He definitely hits. Easily hits.
Yeah, he's inside.
Come on. Yeah, he insta hits. And we're gonna go. He's gonna do 8 points of damage. This goblin is nasty. Does 8 points of damage to the one that has got him currently trapped in its maw. -8. There we go. Good. Now, that Ankheg gets to go. He auto hits, which means that he's going to do... What? He's okay. Wow. Okay, that's not good. He does auto hit, though. It's bad. That's bad.